elevator somewhere at the logging site.
Okay, yeah, I remember this. We're trying to make this into a bridge for something. Can't remember exactly what. What's up here, Al? Yeah, I think what we want to do is make a bridge out of that and actually jump across, if I remember correctly, and I'm fairly sure I do. Thankfully, Alan didn't break his legs. Oh my god! No problem with a little flare gun action.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
There we go, that'll get it going. We also have a shed over here, let's check it out. Another page. Oh, we missed one. And it's got like a fire thing next to it.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Yeah, I certainly remember that little occurrence. Ooh. A shoots gun. Think we'll keep that for something a little bigger. Alright, so we missed a page. Well, maybe. Thermos, off in the distance. This one is a commemorative one that, commemorates Amelia Earhart's flight across the Atlantic Ocean. Alright, well, if it is around here somewhere else, I can't remember where it is, if I ever found it. And also, I went too far. The box is over here. Box. Oh, more of those. I actually still can't pick it up because, of course, I used my flare there. There we go. Glad they hooked up that that winch or crane or whatever it is to move between those two positions. They did not be extremely hosed. Also, what we got there? Is that something? Physics? Good job, Al. You didn't fuck up. It's a little uncomfortable the way this thing hovers on the left side of the screen, really. It's a little too far. Nothing over here. Was that shotgun ammo, I think? Yep. How much do we have? 6 shots now? Okay.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walk.
Oh, isn't it
His
beautiful out
walkies?
there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure, Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
We'll keep an eye out for that puppy. Maybe we can get him back to Maurice. Also, we have some things. You stay away from me, content ID matches. Another flare gun. That's cool. I like flare guns. You picked up a flare gun, but somehow it wasn't loaded. How the hell does that even work? Anything else around here? Probably not. I don't want to hear about your mother's C-section, sir. That gets videos flagged. Oh shit. Alright, what we got here? He finds pages.
First, I kept finding the pages as if by accident.
Self-referential?
Remember it was
Referential?
a terrible and true prophecy, or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
That's right, Bubba. That Amelia Earhart thermos was missing for over a century. Well, we're almost there. Hey, is that another thermos? It
The gas
is.
station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
And this one's actually for Charles Lindbergh.
Barry Burster is the best with no coat. Monster Dog is second best.
Rah, rah, rah.
This dog is...
I see. Stuff about dogs, eh? Yep. Point of no return. I'm sure this won't have any combat involved, right? Let's see. Is there anything over there? I do remember that this game does punish you for exploring. No problem. Hey, I see a page glowing off in the distance. Oh, hey there, fella. I thought he threw it, so I shot at him. Ow! I thought I heard you behind me, you little chicken shit. Burn batteries, because we only have 18 of them, right? Alright, what do we got here?
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Holy shit. Also, that'll be an event that will transpire, I'm sure. Huh. Was I supposed to come up here? I didn't mean to come up here on totally purpose. I thought I was seeking that sheet. I don't think there's anything else out there, but I could be wrong. We'll check from a higher vantage. I think whenever it's windy like that, you're going to get random encounters. But I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and heal up. Oh, we're already healed. Good. Any pages out there? None that I can see. More revolver ammo. That's always good. Even more batteries. I think I'm maxed out, so I should be using these things like gangbusters. Hey, that thing's got paint. You want me to go that way, do you, Paint? Okay. There you are. Probably I'll have stuff I can't use, but we'll see. Hey, another flare gun. Perfect. Probably one of my favorite weapons in this game, since everything hates light, and it can just one-shot things. Let's not use that yet, though. We'll use that in groups of enemies, and possibly a large enemy.
Salad, no. A man like me needs a Epstein. That's what it is.
I know it, buddy. I love my Happy Meals full of steak. Stockums? Oh my god! Heard you want to get served? I don't know why I ran over here. Like, I expected them to have, like, ammo. They're all wielding axes. See what we got here.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
That's right, Bobo. If there's anything in Bright Falls that can't be solved with bullets or with batteries, Energizer brand batteries, then you got a real problem on your hands. Ooh. Alright, game, I'll use my shotgun rounds. Pick it up. Oh, you're full of those, huh? How many do we have? 12 shots? It's pretty good. Alright. Huh, a TV.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane!
He's mad with power!
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor
Well,
Dr.
school's out.
Felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
But what will you find behind the spooky door? I like those. That's why I did sit through those. I very much like the references to the Twilight Zone in this game. What does this thing do? Nothing. I turned it off. Good job, Al. Think we're in flavor country, Al. It's that kind of windy effect again. Those crows apparently aren't bad. Alright, motherfuckers. I got my shotty out here. I think these no, that one's empty. It's not gonna explode. Hey there, Stuckums. Can't see, too much light. Ow, bitch! Alright, Stuckums. There you go.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
I think we have. That was a nice little battle. We have another thermos. This one has a very, what am I looking for here? A very charming picture of Richard Nixon on it. He's holding his favorite little dog, Checkers. There we go. Don't stop firing until you see the slow motion kick in. Usually I can dodge them pretty well if I'm not getting blindsided. They do pretty well in that instance.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Deerfest, fuck yeah!
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Another page. What we got? Oh, we got all of them except for the fire page, whatever that one is.
Spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Neat. If you think reality is back, maybe you should stop toting your shotgun. That's right.
It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Yes? What we got here to eat? Oh, I can... Wait, what are we reading here? Oh, here we go. The 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th through the 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, surprise competitions, live music for the kiddos, Bucktooth Charlie in the afternoons, and Montgomery the Mystic Amazing Phantasmagoria in the evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade also. Well, that's good. The textures aren't good enough. We have garlic and vinegar on the chips. Big stuffer, I don't know. There's like Cheetos. I'm trying to figure out what these are. Like gobstoppers or something like that. Could you turn off that flashlight? It's impossible to see. Hey, it works.
Bright Ball Sheriff Station.
We got a situation here.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
No.
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't.
And what's with that
in the
shotgun?
forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
I love how he's just grinning like an idiot. Because he looks out at the lake, and there ain't no goddamn island, just like she said.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman.
And this is what I call a content ID match. God damn it, fucking games, using licensed music again. Why can't we just say no to the licensed music?
I close my eyes.
Okay.
Then I
We're gonna not have that go any further.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2, taken 3 years ago in New York. He's not supporting the bottom of that thing quite enough, I feel. Oh well. Maybe it's very light groceries, like some toilet paper.
Back here, sweetie.
I-
How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
And this thermos, well, it has the whole Seinfeld crew on it. George is complaining about something again. Let's see, what do we got? Coffee?
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
No, it's mine! You make your own. Let's see, CCTV. We couldn't get any product placement for the TV? Now that would have been an easy one. I suppose Sony wouldn't be all over it, being that this was published by Microsoft Studios, I think. Oh, examine what? We have our books there. What's up with those guns, though? We got like a shooting competition or something there. I want to look at those. Like, I mean, those are all cool. We have the Fall of Casey, Things That I Want, or the Things I Want, Alex Casey, The Things I Can't Forget, and the Return of Sender, or Return to Sender, whatever. Oh, well, I'm sure. Oh, we have another QR code. Does that lead to your Facebook too, Alan? Does it? We'll find out in just a moment. So here's my phone. Phone. Come on, phone. Let's try this again. My phone.